That looks good. Very nice. I wonder who painted this. Sarah will like that. I have always liked this one.
What is it like to have a tan? Does it hurt?
What's up, Hunter?
Hunter.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Why, hello, Hunter.
The research is progressing well, but we need a bit more time. I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Tell me you found something good. We'll cut through that encryption in no time. This intel is hot, Hunter. We shouldn't sit on it for long. Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
Shield delivery message from Commander Abigail Brand. I have been ordered to work with you on matters that defy rational explanation. No one fits. Hank Pym has been working with the Avengers.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
No problem.
See you soon.
Bad guys better start running.
Heads up, Hunter.
So I think I'm going to focus on raising people's friendships so I can unlock their legendary costumes. Might do some DLC missions too. In fact, we could probably start that now. Go out to
Good day, Hunter.
Maybe I'll teach you.
Do your thing.
I'll check it.
Hydra is already experimenting with more of those charges Faust has created. You need to put a stop to their little test. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Consider it done.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
This is a serious predicament for you.
A moment of preparation.
Now that was something.
Never surrender! Taking the shot.
How many times is that?
I've been waiting.
We are not out of this yet. A pathetic attempt at intimidation. Your time has come. Hail that!
Watch closely. A gift from the ancient traditions. Even the mother of demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Hostile unit on the move.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Prepare yourselves.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
The end comes for us all, eventually.
Reinforcements inbound.
Don't let your guard down. There's still more coming.
Are they stronger than they look, at least?
Now.
You carry the responsibility of Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
This should aid me in my fight.
Following enemy movement. Forever in service.
I'm going to need a minute.
You're in trouble now.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet. All is well.
You are
for the
not
moment.
giving me any of her abilities.
I have your back. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Their time is short.
The hunter's legend grows before our very eyes.
1.
Face your enemy!
The battlefield is ours. Let's see how tough you are. Finally, it's my turn. Regroup and await reinforcements.
Sheer numbers will not save you now.
This is what you came for.
I am impressed.
I have your back.
Greatly appreciated.
Okay.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Let the wind.
That was even better than I expected.
No, that didn't count.
Accept your defeat.
You have my thanks.
Let's not waste any more time.
Imagine what will happen if you don't talk. What good will it do to fight me now?
Guess I just won't give
Are
the
you
hunter
prepared?
Spirit?
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Why do people use ketchup as fake blood? Am I the only one who can see the difference?
What's up, Big H?
Waning moon.
The outer blood sacrifice is what they had in mind. Well, this looks like it belongs here. Seems my offering was accepted.
Konnichiwa.
It's an honor watching you on the battlefield.
Your mastery of the arcane is formidable, Hunter. I don't think our enemies were quite ready for that.
Why, hello, Hunter.
What do you like, Deadpool? 'Cause I do not remember.
Don't you ever get tired?
Of what?
You know, being responsible for everything. Surprised your poor back hasn't broken yet with all that pressure.
It is difficult being a hero.
Glad someone's finally admitted it.
We should be honest with ourselves.
Look at you, telling it like it is. Our job is hard, and definitely not in the fun way. Just hearing the word hero makes me want to walk into oncoming traffic.
It is not that bad.
Says the poster child of heroism. Haven't you ever fantasized about leaving it all behind?
I have thought about it.
Of course you have. There's no shame in it. Take it from me. I fantasize all the time. Most of it isn't PG, so it stays inside the pants.
There's no use in wanting something I cannot have.
Now you sound like you're in a teen romance flick. What you're feeling is normal, Hunter. We've all thought about ghosting this lifestyle.
That is reassuring. Thank you.
Now, if you ever want to, elope, you know where to find me. Grrr. Call me!
Didn't I have... There you are. Take them all this time.
Hunter, go check out the forge. We made something pretty amazing for you.
We, Tony?
I helped.
Yes, with the name.
And they call me a credit hog.
Firebird, Colvin Bubble from... All I hear, you are excelling in the yard. Your physical gifts are prodigious, but you must not forget your mystical training. Craft 3 recipes at Agatha's Cauldron.
Thanks, Hunter.
Guess if they consulted me on the demon child suit's design. If you guessed no, you guessed correct.
No demons to report here, boss.
As I had hoped, the Barghest's dark energy is exactly what we needed to pierce the demonic barrier.
What is our next move?
I've created a suit of armor from it, tailored to fit you and only you. In theory, it will allow you to walk among the Lilith. I just hope it fits. It certainly looks impressive, doesn't it? I've decided to call it the Demon Child suit.
A very fitting name, Doctor. On many levels.
I was hearing a lot of eyes in there, Doc. Thought this was a we scenario going on here.
Yes, Tony provided some assistance, of course. Particularly with the name.
Yeah, well, forgive me if I'm not used to having my combat suits try and take a bite out of me while I calibrate them.
It is an impressive, if not pungent, creation.
Speaking of, I suggest you make use of the suit while the components are still fresh. That should maximize the protections against that infernal barrier.
Understood, Doctor.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
Well, it's not the prettiest suit I've ever made, but it'll get the job done. Oh, and if your pet hellhound asks what it's made out of, you might want to change the subject.
I'm here if you need me.
Oh, Hunter, what is that hideous thing you're wearing?
Hideous? That's harsh, even for you, Sarah.
It, smells. And what is that leathery material it's made of? It looks like it's made from the skin of...
Rabid demon dog? Pretty much terrifies me just looking at it. But if it can get Hunter here through that demonic barrier keeping us out of Banner's lab, I can deal with my existential terror over Strange's creepy meat suit.
Barrier? I thought we discussed this.
Oh, we did, Sarah. We just decided to go another way.
Hunter, we need to talk, and we need to talk now. So, I see you, Stark, Magic, and Nico are heading to Banner's lab, despite my objections.
We are.
But I said no, and I said it loud and clear.
Well, this is what we have decided to do. Best accept it.
It's not like any of you are giving me much of a choice.
Afraid not. I am sorry, Sarah, but you cannot stop us.
No, I suppose I can't. Fine. Go back to the lab and get Tony's toy.
Thank you, Sarah.
While you're there, if you happen to encounter Wanda, don't make the mistake of going easy on her. I assure you, she won't hold back on you.
And I will not hold back either.
Glad we're on the same page. I was afraid you were going to say that you still had hope for her. But I know you have better sense than to jeopardize yourself for someone who is beyond saving. Well, at least that armor looks as sturdy as it is macabre. It should give you the protection you need. Good luck out there. I hope Tony's accelerator is worth it.
Well, this is one of those never thought I'd ever work on anything like this kind of projects. Uncanny.
If, for some reason, the suit fights back when you try to remove it, call me immediately, as it will require arcane interventive measures. Aside from that, the Demon Child armor has the desired effect: unsettling, disturbing, and slightly blasphemous.
Looking badass, Hunter. Terrifying, but also badass.
My animal senses are going nuts. Mind stepping back a little?
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back. Hunter, I do not appreciate being disrespected like this.
What is the problem?
The problem is your new Demon Child armor. I had ideas on how to improve its design, but neither Stark nor Strange would listen to me. I don't like being ignored.
Oh, hello, Dr. Morbius. I'm sorry, were you saying something?
That stopped.
Very funny. See, this is exactly the kind of behavior I received from Stark.
Strange was polite about it?
No. While Stark pretended to ignore me, Strange was actually too absorbed in his work to notice.
So, should I actually ignore you, or just pretend?
Never mind. I'm going to go hang out with Blade.
But you and Blade always butt heads.
Exactly. He's not going to ignore me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know me. I'm always game for distractions. Root beer? Really? Thanks, team rating.
Not gonna lie, that suit makes me want to hunt you like a demon. Which means the Demon Child armor is working.
Not a lot of people can pull off the whole demon skin look, but you're dominating it.
The suit. It's a bit too gruesome, which is really saying something from a guy whose face turns into a flaming skull. Maybe, though, it would make a sick selfie if I went all Ghost Rider and we snapped a pic. Talk about cursed image.
Ghost Rider arrived and was led into an underground desert shield facility. Commander Brand led 4 Slide presentations about her operations, which encompassed the American Southwest, and provided multiple binders detailing what not to do when interacting with agents under her command. Though Commander Brand had not softened her stance by the time Ghost Rider departed, we received a separate message from Deputy Director Maria Hill. Commander Brand asked me to pass along her gratitude. She can be prickly, but she respects those willing to do the work. Once Marvel got close, there was no doubt that the satellite was Hydra's. A clear telltale sign was that its auto-defense mechanism kicking in and firing at Captain Marvel. Now that we know for sure the satellite is Hydra's, I'll disable it. It'll take me 2 minutes, said Pym, and Marvel replied, make that one, and punched it into oblivion.
Central is ready to work. Time to spill your guts, Hydra. And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of them, anyway. We're ready to make a move.
Feds evacuated to block radius around Sanctum Sanctorum, and they aren't letting anyone inside the quarantine zone. Shield reached out, offered to keep the feds.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
Shield.
Happy to help.
I'm not fully on board with this plan, but I'm practicing disagreeing while committing.
Yo, Hunter, it's almost game time. Let's prep. Okay, we don't have much time, so I want to run down what you need to do to pull off this purification spell. First and foremost, you gotta say the words to the incantation freaking precisely. Like every single syllable needs to be on point.
What if I stumble over them?
Something bad might happen?
Define bad.
Oh, I don't know. Like accidentally summoning a huge horde of zombie penguins to descend on New York? But that's why you memorize the words to the incantation. You do remember them, right?
Never fear, Nico. I got it all up here.
Okay, so what are they?
Huh?
Come on, let me hear them.
Ego sum tenebris, et veniunt in domum suamiu bet dominus.
And the last line?
Domum Domini precepta iur.
Hey, you remembered all your lines. Not sure you would. Maybe we have a shot at saving Wanda after all. Okay, there are a few more important details we need to go over. First off, don't say the incantation before you see Wanda. You have to wait until she's in sight for it to work, okay?
Got it.
When you do start to say it, she should start to become disoriented. You're gonna have to repeat it 3 times before she's gonna be subdued enough for you to drain the corruption from her. Absorbing that much dark energy into your body is gonna be intense. I just want to make sure you're up to it.
Would you think less of me if I told you I was a little apprehensive?
Of course not. Fear is 100% a valid feeling given the circumstances. You're not just gonna be exposing yourself to Lilith's corruption, but using actual chaos magic to purify it. Not to mention that the only person in recorded history died doing the same exact thing you're about to do.
I do not need reminding of that.
Right. Sorry. Guess I'm a little anxious too. I want Wanda back more than anything. I just don't want you to fall trying to get her back. I've already lost enough people I care about.
You do not have to worry about losing me, Nico. I will be fine.
You better be. So, this is it, huh? Just wanted to say, I believe in you, Hunter. You got this.
Thanks, Nico.
Now, bring our girl home. Oh, and Hunter, if for some reason the spell doesn't work, please don't hurt her. No matter what happens, remember, Wanda is still in there. Somewhere.
Ugh, Hunter, that suit. Is that the doggy armor Strange tailored for you?
How does it look?
You have to ask.
Your opinion matters to me.
And you want my brutally honest one?
Are you ever not brutally honest?
Fine. You look as ridiculous as Strange's plan.
I thought you wanted us to find a way to break back into Banner's lab.
I do. I just think wearing a hellhound skin to bypass a demonic barrier is something you'd only see in one of Nico's zombie movies.
If you have a better idea, Magic, now is the time to propose it.
Oh, getting defensive. Cute. Sadly, I do not have a better idea. At least not for the moment. But if on the off chance you happen to breach the barrier and make your way in, maybe I can find a way to help you out.
What do you mean?
I don't give a damn about the accelerator. But I do give a damn about Wanda. So if wearing that monstrosity gets us closer to her, I will do everything in my power to help get her back. Promise me you will do the same.
I swear.
Good. Now get out of here. And don't come back until you bring back my friend. Be careful out there, Hunter. I want both you and Wanda back safe. Just like looking in a funhouse mirror. I wouldn't be caught dead in it.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
Later.
So as I said before, I want to focus more on building the friendships first. So that's what we're going to do instead of following what Nico and Magic want.
Do your thing.
Oh, new ability.
I'm not sure what message wearing a cursed demon skin sends, but technically you're my elder and I respect your choice.
Oh.
lovely, dear. You're a natural. That was expertly done, Hunter. I expected no less skilled as you.
Stark fears the suit, so I urge you not to spend too much time in his presence while wearing the armor.
Three subway lines evacuated due to an unknown threat. National Guard forces are reportedly on site. Hydra, Lilith, could be another rat overpopulation like the shutdown of 2017. Close, but the other feral creatures. I tapped into the police radio, and yeah, vampires. Thank goodness. Wade? What? We know what to do with vampires, but rats? Have you seen those things carry a slice of pizza? They're one determined rat away from figuring out how to unlock a computer, and then it's game over.
From certain angles, it could be horrifying, if one were to squint.
Wolverine would be the one.
Ooh, wicked armor, Hunter.
Oh, I already did that. Okay.
All right,
never mind then. Because I did it with Spider-Man.
Please never wear this again, or I will have to reconsider our friendship.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
No problem.
still gonna try that?
You should have brought more help.
Not looking good for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, this should be good.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
This one's for you. Just the boost I needed. We can definitely take him.
That looked like it hurt.
Try this one for size.
Will not be broken. That must have taken practice.
Probably best if you stay down.
Sorry, Wolverine.
I'm going for it.
So long have we waited for your blood. For the blood.
Looks like they called for help. Looking at me?
Everything according to plan.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
Done waiting.
Ooh, I like it.
Ooh, I didn't even know Doc was right there.
Speed to restore our strength.
It's kind of difficult because I'm not generating any heroism.
We honor
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Still they persist.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
Just like old times.
Your time has come.
You were too weak for this fight.
Will sustain us.
I'm going to fail. As I did not plan this out right.
These fools can't handle you.
For the mother.
Hey, that hurt!
Yeah, I know.
I'm going! My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have 9 heads? Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh, this should be good.
Nice move, bub.
The light is on our side. How invigorating.
Gibbs on the
Will sustain us.
Bring what you got. That's the spirit.
We smell more of her children.
Coming at me now. About as good as can be.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
This shall be of great help. I saw an acrobat once as a child, but he was not nearly on your level.
Nice.
Now is the time. The blood is out.
We have a friend down.
She has provided for us.
Didn't move where I wanted her.
Just like we planned.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
Sometimes I even impress myself. Here we go again. Should come in handy.
No, still can't do that.
You had your chance to escape. Hail that!
Nope. Messed up again.
Don't let up. The more you take down here, the less we have to deal with later.
power of the light. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for Hydra. You are lucky to still be breathing.
Soon they arrive.
We've done it. Excellent work.
That was supposed to be a simple battle so I could go back to the Abbey to level up friendship, and it turned out to be harder than I wanted. Because I was stupid. What, no hangouts tonight? Really? Nothing?
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
Feeling good today, girl?
Ugh, reptilian blood tastes terrible.
Oh, Hunter, I snapped a great photo of you in action. You're all swords akimbo, standing over a bunch of bad guys. Is it cool if I submit it to the Daily Bugle?
Fine, speak.
4.
Thankfully, black goes with everything.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Sorry about that.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
The X-Men fight as well as a team because of our shared experience and our shared status as outcasts. We fight as a team because we must, but yes, I suppose the danger room helps.
I have hope.
Later.
What brings the great hunter to see an old friend? The Abbey is full of mystery. It keeps its secrets close, even from the Sorcerer Supreme. It is a pale shadow of my Sanctum Sanctorum, of course, but it has a rustic charm to it.
Did you not consider the Abbey's simplicity as an illusion?
What are you on about? I can see behind the veil, Hunter. When I gaze upon the Abbey, it reveals nothing but... Oh, I see. A hidden complexity in its geographical nondescription, an unremarkability in triplicate. Rather, octuplicate. An eightfold veil, for the 5 earthly senses and the 3 not of this earth. My compliments to Caretaker and the late Miss Harkness. There is a simple elegance here that I quite appreciate.
I never got that conversation before.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Let me know when you have a real challenge.
Captain America and Agent 13, aka Sharon Carter, saw no movement in the warehouse until the arrival of a Hydra transport. Surprisingly, the Hydra troopers moved to breach and clear the warehouse, where they were all slaughtered by what appeared to be separate Hydra personnel in robed uniforms. The ambushers dispersed into the sewers, and Sin never showed. Mockingbird contacted us. Hydra fighting Hydra. I need to run this up the chain. Sharon Carter followed up. Steve, once the circumstances are less dire, we should grab coffee. Mobius spent the day exploring the quarantine zone and spotted no evidence of movement in or out of the sanctum. If Dr. Faustus is smuggling artifacts out of the sanctum, his methods remain unknown. Mobius did locate a Hydra observation post abandoned shortly before the attack on the sanctum. Perhaps the intel caches recovered can shed some light.
Bye.
I've been trying my hand at brewing some potions with Dr. Strange because you're an absolute dear. I know that you'll try one. I'm almost kind of positive that these will work. Fine, give me the one labeled version 28 final. Purple Death.
Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Interesting.
Anything new in the library? Night Stalkers, Case 036, New England, March 11th, 1992. A heavy snow fell as we crossed into New England from the upper reaches of New York. Within hours, the trail of the creature had vanished, and we found ourselves off course, heading along an unmapped mountain pass. It was early in the day, the region thick with fog. Blade and Hannibal King scouted ahead toward the source of a strange sound coming from around the bend directly ahead. I could only describe it as a low moan, like a wounded animal carried along in the wind. I moved to an advantage position, taking aim with Linda, and prepared for the Lilith ambush. Hey, there you are. You don't want to be pet?
You are a cute little shapeshifter, are you not?
Okay. Guess I could do that one. Yeah, let's do that one. Spider-Man.
Hi.
Oh god, I hope Spider-Man's not injured, is he? Okay, no one's injured.
All right, then.
Take all of them again.
Just because there is talk of a slime monster lurking beneath Manhattan does not mean...
Oh, it does. Look, I know Eddie and Venom. They're not what you'd call unsore losers. And we did, kind of bury them under an old bell tower.
Has anyone seen the creature since?
Long gone by the time S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up. They go to ground when you wound their pride. In this case, underground.
Venom on the loose, licking his wounds.
Now that's a friendly neighborhood problem. So, how about we go solve it?
Do you have a question?
You gotta work on your social cues.
Are you worried that Venom will hold a grudge?
I wouldn't say worried. I've come to expect it.
And you still think this is a good idea?
Yeah. Eddie tries to be a savior, but sometimes he needs to be saved from himself. Besides, what's the worst that could happen?
He could eat one of us.
See? Could be worse.
Wanda, what you doing here?
His portal.
We got all the slime in the world. So, where's our slime monster?
Vampire. Vampires.
Maybe it's the Downtown Express?
Sounds like a lair.
Sounds like...
Still so hungry.
And there is your slime monster.
Time for seconds.
Breakfast for dinner, I guess, with a side of vamp over easy.
Not so easy for the vamp.
Oh, gross, Eddie! It's hard to know who to root for in these parasite versus parasite situations.
Parasite?
A demonically possessed symbiote?
With a vampire's bloodlust.
Not good.
Come on, Eddie, don't do this!
They are definitely doing this.
I should have known that thing would crawl back to the sewers once Lilith had no use for it.
Wrong! We have no use for Lilith! We don't need her!
Tell yourself whatever you have to.
Not to interrupt, but have you really been eating those vampires, Eddie?
The rarest meat of all!
So if you are what you eat, what does that make you?
Thirsty.
I promise we won't chase you.
Oh, come on. Then
I am caught up here.
This is low even for you, Eddie. Hoping in the sewers, something down to your dead.
has not lost his way with words.
Nice! Let's do this! Hey, cut that out!
Oh, this should be good! This one's for you! Coming at you!
The light is on our side.
Do I want to know what was in that?
Move with me!
Nice assist!
Come on.
I cannot seem to pierce it.
Here comes the heat! Boy, I hope Hydra follows proper concussion protocols. Just stop already! I never thought I'd miss being chased across the city, but this is really getting gross.
Somehow the smell is even worse down here.
He's not eating roses.
Man, you guys are really into me, huh?
You have earned this. You were too weak for this fight.
I'm going!
I am impressed.
Here we go!
Not to brag, but I feel pretty good right now.
Guess we're not done.
Remember the old days, Eddie? We had our differences, but were they really as bad as this?
Good or bad, we have had enough of all of you!
I'm really getting through to him today.
I would say that qualifies as amazing.
Here we go again. Should be a lot easier if you guys just give up now. actually be stuck.
The advantage is mine.
While I appreciate your attempts to talk him down, I would settle for a knockout.
I'm not sure which is tougher, but we'll get to him either way.
Your mother abandons you.
Time. So that's how you wound up in the history books.
Demon energy from every pore!
Don't lose it, pal. Either of you.
He is lost. One mercy remains.
Ah, yes. The elimination of one tormented soul for the good of many. Oh, but humans do love a moral dilemma. The umami of an otherwise flavorless existence.
Mephisto.
Gesundheit. Nice mullet.
Go to hell.
There's nowhere I would rather be, but I've come on business. So let's make a deal.
Is this one of those fiddle at the crossroads scenarios, or...
No deal.
My terms are as follows. I spare venom. I cure the symbiote of Lilith's demonic touch. I end the blood fever he's given himself, gorging on curdled vampire bile. I retch a little thinking of it.
I said, no deal.
All this, and I ask but one inconsequential thing in return. Stop the vampire uprising. The undead are bad for business.
So you cure Eddie, and we keep doing what we've been doing?
Yes. Wipe them out. Remove every trace of their foul scourge from the earth. Then I will cure this pathetic creature forever.
For the last time, no.
Hold up. Give me the fine print.
Nothing much. The usual. If you should fail, you'll discover something far more threatening than the undead, namely yours truly, etc., immortal soul, yada yada.
This is a bad idea.
This or he dies? We don't have much of a choice. I'm in.
Good. Just sign there and there. You may feel a little sting.
Bad food! We will destroy you, bad food!
Go get him, Ed.
We should follow.
You do have a vampire war to wage. Oh, and Peter, I'll see you around.
How did he know my... Huh. all the surprises we've had so far, that was one of the weirdest. So, it's a truce then, right, Eddie?
We feel like ourselves again. Weaker, but ourselves. We will spare you. For now.
Hey, that's progress.
He didn't threaten to eat you. That is progress.
It's time. Generous. Ready.
Okay, that was awesome. Okay, that was pretty cool. Take that! This should help. Looks like it's up to me. I'm going for it.
This is the worst headache Eddie ever had. We need a nap.
Almost forgot what you were like before Lilith got in your head. I've kind of missed it.
It is your fault Lilith got in our head to begin with.
Is that really what you think? Trying to keep you from eating my neighbors.
Always following us, stopping us, leaving us hungry.
None of my job.
Prepare to die! We'll take it. We are unleashed!
Ha! I think that's the last of them. And not a moment too soon.
Is that...
Eddie?
Well, this is awkward.
You are the man in the monster?
Something like that.
So, you okay, Eddie?
Blood! It's kidding, little joke. No, I come in peace.
For once.
Really? New kids gotta get in on this too? Hey, by the way, you're killing it out there. Respect.
Thank you. Not my first vampire war.
Eddie, are you yourself again?
Well, you mean, are we ourselves? Yeah, Lilith. She made us a monster. We did awful things. You know that's not who we are, right?
Of course.
So I'm sitting here, well, in there, and thinking... I saw what you did for me. So, how about we put aside all our, you know, personal stuff?
Okay...
No, not forever. Just until this whole messed up vampire situation is figured out. Till all the innocent people are safe. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
Works for me.
Shake on it. Oh. Wait a sec. Put her there, partner.
I'm there, partner.
Welcome to the Midnight Suns?
I hope inviting the symbiote into our home doesn't corrupt us. You know, morally. Been there, done that. All this excitement.
Wow. Is this some kind of monastery? You guys really put the home in home base. This is an impressive setup.
I hope the accommodations are better than what my mother provided.
Your mother gave me a lot of stuff. Most of it was grief. Thanks again for what you did for me. As if my past wasn't complicated enough, your mother added a fresh pile of regrets.
You are part of a much larger battle. I'm glad to have you on our side.
And I'm glad I'm on the side that lets me control my own body.
Can I trust you to work with Peter?
Look, Parker and I have a complicated history, but it's water under the bridge. Well, I guess we're still building that bridge. But we have bigger fish to fry. From the bridge. But enough about us. Can you trust me after everything that happened? I mean, I kept trying to eat you.
After 300 years, I am not that appetizing.
Wow, yeah. Probably for the best we never found out. So, now that we've cleared the air, I'm a little worried about the deal we made with the devil. That's the first time I've meant it literally.
Mephisto is malevolent. Every interaction with him is playing with hellfire.
Oh, I hate fire. Almost as much as I hate demons. No offense, but I hear there's a gym here, and I'm itching to check it out. I'm gonna do that, unless you need something else?
I would like to get to know you better.
Okay, hit me.
I would like to know more about you.
Really? Like what?
What was your life like before you became Venom?
I was a reporter, and I was pretty good at it. Well, I was okay. Somewhere between okay and pretty good. Had a few wins. Then one major gaffe blew up my whole career.
What happened?
It's a long story. And not my favorite one to tell. Maybe I'll share the details someday. All you need to know is that it nearly ended my career. I still find the occasional reporting gig, but, well, let's just say it's for news sites with stories about how the government buries alien bodies in the desert.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Just not the kind of aliens these sites talk about.
What drives you to fight for justice?
Plenty of people will tell you I'm no hero. Some of them might be living in the Abbey. But I really do care about doing what's right. I guess you could say I had a tough childhood. Always wished I'd had a strong friend who could save me from the monsters in my life. So I became a monster. To save those too small to fight for themselves. Yeah, they might be afraid of me, but I'll keep them safe.
You seem ruthless for a hero.
Is that a question?
Half the Midnight Suns believe the greater good can sometimes outweigh a single life, but none of them, well...
Eat their enemies?
You could put it that way.
My brand of justice is an acquired taste.
I would like to know more about your symbiote.
Naturally. Go for it.
How did you and the symbiote connect with one another?
I got bitten by a radioactive pool of motor oil.
What?
No, that would have been less traumatic. Truth is, Spider-Man brought the symbiote back from space.
Space?
Be surprised what that kid gets up to. Anyway, Parker found the suit ill-fitting. His loss was my gain. Maybe I'll tell you the story someday.
What are your capabilities on the battlefield?
Now, without your mom's demonic protein powder, we can still bench press a bus if we need to. We also have limited shape-shifting abilities. Our tendrils are handy when we need to grab something or web someone to a wall. Oh, and we can also camouflage ourselves if needed. Don't tell Parker, but he traded down when he went back to those red and blue pajamas.
I noticed that you sometimes refer to yourself as we. Why is that?
Because I'm a king in black.
What does that mean?
It doesn't matter. Truth is, Venom isn't a singular personality. It's a combination of myself and the symbiote. That's why we say we.
It must be strange to have a conversation with the voice inside your head.
Yeah, well, if you thought it was hard fighting vampires, try doing it when your costume is yelling in your ear.
Eddie, can I talk to Venom now?
That's not how it works. I'm not deranged. I just share a body with an alien symbiote. And okay, yeah, that does sound deranged. But it also happens to be true. You want to talk to Venom? You always are, Hunter.
Actually, I have to run.
I'm around if you need me.
Anything else on your mind?
What does S.H.I.E.L.D. know about Mephisto?
What does an international espionage agency know about the actual devil?
Yes?
Not very much.
That is alarming.
Look, if Satan had a nuke, I could hand you a dossier thicker than your head. But he doesn't, so... Frankly, I should be asking you. What can you tell me about Mephisto?
Well, he is the actual devil.
Which is more than what S.H.I.E.L.D. will ever admit to knowing about Mephisto.
Mephisto detests new breed vampires. Do we know why?
I have no good answer for that. Nothing based on facts. My gut tells me new breed vampires keep him from getting something he wants. As for what that is, you'll have to ask the devil.
What is a hemolisk exactly?
It's an egg sac. But instead of cute baby spiders inside, you find fully formed new breed vampires. With enough time, a single hemolisk could generate an endless number of vampires. So goes the theory.
How does it work?
In a way that defies biology. Strange theorized they are creations of dark magic, and I quote, "perhaps derived from the Darkhold itself." No need to mention I do a killer Stephen Strange impression, especially not to him.
No promises. Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
Yes? The Venom suit has such an appealing aesthetic, but the drool? I am not a fan.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
If Eddie gets out of hand, let me know. My claws can slice right through the symbiote.
Another day, another addition to the Abbey of Misfit Toys. And yes, I include myself.
Peter, are you all right?
Why? Because one of my ex-nemeses now lives in the same building? Do I not look okay? I'm thinking calming thoughts.
You seem very relaxed.
Okay, good.
Which is surprising, because when you sleep tonight, all that separates you from one of your greatest nemeses is a 500-year-old wooden door.
And now I'm anxious.
If it is an issue, we can find him alternative lodging. Perhaps in Limbo?
No. I think this could be a good bonding experience for Eddie and me. Sure, I didn't exactly bond with the symbiote, but you know what I mean.
I will take your word for it.
Anyway, that's not the only reason I'm on edge. Back in the sewer, Mephisto called me by my name. Is that something I need to worry about?
Peter, of course he knows. He is the devil.
Kinda feels like I made a big mistake here. But I'd do it again. Eddie is worth saving.
We shall see.
I was really hoping for something more encouraging, but I guess I can live with cold-eyed pragmatism.
So, what can...
You have nothing to say.
I hope you never lose your inner spark of kindness.
You and my aunt would have so much to talk about.
I hope you know what you're doing, bringing Venom here.
No, I'm gonna go to bed. us do another DLC mission? A mad scientist attacks a bridge with killer robots. Do you stop the robots, allowing him to run over a child during his escape, or do you save the child, allowing the robots to kill dozens on the bridge? Sometimes there are no good choices. The needs of the many have to outweigh the needs of the few. I reject the binary nature of the problem. I've been
Thanks,
going
Hunter.
dark, so.
I'm trying a new workout routine. The more I burn off, the more I get to eat.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
I doubt I want to know what S.H.I.E.L.D. intends to do with all the stuff that they're buying off of us. I doubt they'll tell us if we ask. Since we activated Eddie, I guess we could do this.
Are there any curses I should be aware of? I can manage this. These were relatively common at one point in history. Until next time.
See you soon.
Okay, what is the next DLC mission I should do?
Yes, hello.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin?
Sword on sword action, baby!
Do your thing.
These vampires are getting out of control, and it's all Deadpool's fault. Blah, blah, judgy judge.
Don't be so harsh on him, Sarah. He's super brave, and super awesome, and super handsome.
Thou saveth my behind from foul beasts. Thou shalt henceforth have my undying devotion.
Aw, shucks. Really tickles the cockles of my heart.
We won't judge you. I don't even care that you're...
Working for Dr. Doom?
On my honor, in accordance with the mercenary code, I can neither confirm nor deny the identity of my client.
You. Honor.
At least tell us what this unidentified physician client hired you to find.
On my honor, in keeping with... No, wait, I can answer that one. A little something called the Magna
Corrigo.
That's it.
You mean the vampire Holy Grail?
Is it really that bad?
The ancient relic my blood-sucking cousins believe will cure them of every weakness? Sunlight, silver,
garlic breath.
Finding it wouldn't be melodramatic. It would be cataclysmic.
Unless you happen to be a vampire.
And? Have you found it?
This close. Tracked it to some backwards country full of mud, goats, and potatoes. Transia. Like that's a thing.
Transia. Why does it always have to be Transia?
Mud? Goats?
The Abbey is from Transia.
So is one of the Midnight Suns.
Love Transia. Love it. What's better than mud wrestling? Except goat wrestling, huh? And a huge fan of tater tots here.
Stop talking. We have a relic to hunt.
And I have the coordinates. Straight from my client's mouth. If he has one behind all that... never mind.
Anything? Fine. Hey look, there's Wanda again.
Let's converse, if you wish.
Step through portal.
You're not mad that I dissed your ancestral home, are you?
Let us walk in silence.
You want to play the silent game? Oh, I'm so gonna win. Never mind, I lose. Like all things in life, I end things prematurely. An old abandoned castle? If that doesn't scream Mambo Cerebro, I don't know what does.
Shh. First rule of relic hunting. An old abandoned castle is almost never abandoned. We have Hydra vampires up ahead.
Acknowledged.
Do you think the vampires joined Hydra, or was it the other way around? Ooh, which reminds me. Dear Hydra Bob, are you a vampire? Love, Deadpool.
Proceed with caution.
No time to dilly-dally.
Of course.
Well, guess what, everybody? I'm okay. question. Is blood-sucking abomination a higher rank than goon in Hydra's power structure?
They're all equally disposable.
You're kind of dark, huh? I like it.
They wear Hydra uniforms, but these vampires are only loyal to their hunger. Don't hold back.
You all heard it. Grammy gave me permission to murder.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Are we excited? Smell the rainbow.
You were too weak for this fight.
We'll move as one.
A most formidable duo.
Command.
So, you want to be nasty about it then?
Oh, real original.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
It is fortunate my mother did not consider turning Hydra.
We haven't had enough to deal with already.
Now you've done it.
I'm glad to have your magic on our side, Doctor.
Just what this battle requires.
Somebody call the meat wagon!
Hydra Immortalis!
It appears they've bolstered their forces.
There seems to be no shortage of vampires roaming these woods. They just keep coming.
This place would make a great haunted hayride. Maybe Hydra can earn a few extra bucks in the off-season.
There won't be an off-season.
I feel stronger already.
Bad luck for you, friendo!
Interesting tactic. A moment of I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
We will not fail! Regroup and await reinforcements!
I like the vampish Hydra guys more than the regular flavor, but I can't wait for strawberry kiwi to come out.
Have you finally slipped into madness?
Oh, sorry. Just practicing my vampish banter. Just in case we lose.
Impressive.
This is a good one! Let that be a lesson to you, evildoer!
That was really something.
That's the last of them. For now.
Welcome to my family home. Destroyed by your allies as they tried in vain to destroy my grandfather.
And that would be Red Skull, I gather? From the, redness of the, skull behind you?
On our left. Careful.
And you be careful. Please, it's been a rough couple of years, and I love you for who you are.
A great man, my grandfather. A brilliant man. I worshipped him once.
Just once? Must not have been that great.
More to our right.
But at last, I have a new master. A worthy one. And when the ritual is complete and the Magna Core ego is awakened, we shall...
Rude. Oh, is that my bad? Hold that thought. Oh, good. Hydra Bob's not a vampire. What were you saying about the mango gazebo?
Enough blasphemy. End them, now.
Like grandfather, like granddaughter, huh? Toodle nut job. And that's coming from me.
You cloak your fear behind petty insults and mindless drivel.
If nothing else, she's perceptive.
Hey, I put a lot of thought into that drivel.
Your mother abandons you.
Behold the light's gift!
Careful, I'm allergic to latex.
This won't end well for you. A gift from the ancient traditions.
Their time is short.
Maybe I should try hibernating for a couple hundred years.
I wouldn't get up if I were you.
I'm gonna stab you so bad for that!
Our beta moving into position.
Do you not see their transcendence? They are the superior form now.
I don't know, lady. Have you seen my glutes?
Are you enjoying yourself?
Just easing the tension. I choose...
That's the spirit. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Walk in the light.
You have earned this.
Feel my call.
With extreme prejudice.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Target's moving.
I hope you're keeping score at home.
Arrogant mortals! The Magna Core ego is eternal. Its darkness shall spread across the lands until the world is cloaked in endless night.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm evil.
I'll use it
Something,
to
something,
destroy
world
you.
domination, blah, blah, going to destroy you.
Now, prepare yourselves.
Something, something, something. Ah, screw it.
You shall bear witness to the ascension of...
Click!
What? You monster!
That's a little on the nose, don't you think, Cindy? Whoa! Cindy smog cannot be good for the old Lungaroos.
Caretaker, are you tracking this?
Affirmative. Hold on. We're getting you out of there.
Farewell, my friend.
Yeah, okay, about that. Quick cue. Seeing as I just destroyed my unidentified physician client's vampire with a Y, Holy Grail, is it cool if I crash with you for a while? Friend?
I don't think.
A while?
No.
Not forever.
No.
20, 30 years tops.
No!
Come then.
Oh, can I be in the sequel?
Do not fret. The Magna Corrigo was not crucial to my ascension. Rise, my child. We must prepare for the endless night.
Yes, Master.
Okay, let me save as I kind of feel. Game's kind of getting janky.
So Deadpool did the right thing. Is that supposed to win me over? That's the bare minimum.
See? Deep under that violent exterior, Deadpool has a soft side. Told you so.
I'm all for defying Sin's plans, but did we need to destroy an ancient relic in the process?
Hold on, I'm waiting to see if anyone else for my righteous act. Well, everything is out in the open now. I'm fully exposed.
Are you not worried about any repercussions from this Doctor of Doom?
If I think about it too hard, yeah. But lucky for me, this dome piece is empty. There's so much free real estate up here.
How did you even get involved with him in the first place?
Haven't you listened to anything I've said? Money.
Well, you knew he was dangerous. Was the job worth it?
Yeah, you can't make an omelet without strangling a few chickens. Besides, fumbling the bag led me to you. A win-win situation, if you ask me.
So long as you are happy with the outcome.
Oh, I'm putting Merc stuff on the back burner. No freelancing. Just gonna work pro bono for the Midnight Suns. Did you know pro bono doesn't mean what I thought it did?
I cannot speak for the rest of the team, but it will be nice to have the extra help.
I hope my heroics with the Magna Corrigo back there bought me brownie points with the goody two-shoes around here.
I did not anticipate you destroying the Magna Corrigo.
What? Mr. Questionable Morals can't have a change of heart?
I am pleasantly surprised.
I choose to take that as a compliment.
So, what is next for Deadpool?
I've got an exclusive contract with the Midnight Suns.
I have always considered you part of the team.
The more murder hands, the merrier. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go make my presence known.
How will you be doing that?
Fireworks, balloons, gunshots. The huge.
Glad I'm not the only one breaking things around here. So, the next time I smash the fitness equipment, can you all treat me like a hero?
Hunter, you have the same effect on vampires as microwaving fish does on the Avengers break room.
I am clearing them out?
You got it. New breed vampire activity has slowed down since you took the fight to them. We're making a dent.
Should we throw a party?
Nah, premature. I almost put up a banner that read, "Well done slowing down the new breed vampires. Go team."
I cannot help but notice there is no banner.
Too wordy, and I couldn't decide on a font. One thing is certain. Vampires are making the most of the chaos Lilith created. The good news? I see no signs that they're working together.
Are you sure there is no connection?
Just a hunch. Let's look at what we know. There's no crying over smashed vampire relics, but I wouldn't have minded adding the Magna Corrigo to our arsenal. Yeah, I know. Nasty artifacts like that aren't known for their safety features. Still, I wonder if Strange and Tony could have used it to make something useful.
We need every advantage, no matter the origin.
It's how we've operated so far. That's not really my style, but neither is magic of any kind, so I'm trusting the experts. The silver lining here is that it blew up in Sin's face. She'll be picking the pieces out for days. That's a win as far as I'm concerned.
I can agree with that.
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
An offering bowl? But what to offer? Well, this looks like it belongs here. Seems my offering was accepted. Clever. I wonder if there are more rings nearby. Nothing can stand in his way. Autumn be praised. Cantankerous, these fairies. Blessings of Hippus.
I'll collect that other stuff in another playthrough. August 15th, 1689. The witches that opposed me appeared to have powerful friends from afar. I am grateful for the young village boy that has been my eyes these last weeks, trailing them. A group of cloaked figures met with the witches beneath the cover of darkness and bestowed upon them some artifact. Even the boy could sense its power, and he is not of the blessed like myself. I am increasing my efforts and have already convinced the people of Salem that these witches are a formidable threat, worthy only of the hanging tree. June 13th, 1690. Forgive me, Father, for my sights wander, though I find myself drifting further and further from my beloved wife into my work. I did not expect that my heart would lead me astray as my mind does, and to such a wretch as Lilith. I should curse the ground upon her feet, and yet I cannot help but fantasize about the power we would share if she were by my side. We could align our causes and seek out the remaining Darkhold pages together. We would be unstoppable. Not gonna collect you yet.
Thank you, my friends, wherever you are. Set is in good humor today.
And I'm going to keep that for later. In another stream.
See, people can shock you.
Hunter.
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back. Hunter?
I found this dusty thing in the library. Considerations of conflict with the rest of us dead. Is this any good? Of course, when I was a child, Caretaker read it to me every night. We would all benefit from sharing its knowledge. It's familiar, but I don't recall the name. Perhaps, if I read it, I could refresh my memory.
Either of these really help.
Thanks, Hunter. It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
I lose a lot of underground cred if my contacts knew I was working with members of the Illuminati on this. Wait, you don't know about the Illuminati? Oh man. Okay, so it all started with someone called Miracle Man.
I'm here if you need me.
This should be useful. This will do nicely.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hunter?
The legend walks among us.
Excerpt taken from Shield World Factbook entry on Transia. The single largest economic sector of the Republic of Transia relates to the vast uranium deposits located in and around Mount Wundagore. The mining, refinement, and exportation of uranium ore contribute to the majority of the small landlocked nation's GDP. Despite the country's size and population, Transia is the world's top 5 producers of natural uranium. The proceeds of their exports, along with a carefully managed sovereign wealth fund, allows Transia to provide generous social programs for its citizens and routinely reject any overtures from foreign investors.
Hunter, hello.
Well met.
Take all three. So I'm going to do another general mission and then close out.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
All right, then.
I need to hydrate. Anyone have coconut water?
Anyone feel free to spot me while I lift weight? Sure, I am. Actually, I'm good. Come on, man, I signed my first 5-fingered cross last deal with the devil for you. We're practically co-workers now, and I let you use my favorite controller. Spotting is the natural next step in our relationship. No disrespect, but do you even lift, bro? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I got the spider strength, Eddie. I can lift as much as you. Sure you can, bud. Things are not looking good in the blood banks. Apparently donated blood is no good after days. I've used it months. I guess out of all of us, Tony has the safest blood to donate. Can't do, kid. Heart condition, as in don't have one. Not organic anyway. Worry about your little blood drive later. What we should worry about are vampires' feeding habits. If they need to feed more frequently, I don't know if there are enough vampire hunters to stop them. We need to send out a warning. Good idea. Is there a vampire signal? That does what? Tells people to hide their blood? I alerted our friends in S.H.I.E.L.D. They can keep the situation at bay. Maybe. Everybody thinks they can take on a vampire until they meet one. Who's on dishes duty? I have done it last time, and the time before, and the time before that. Apologies, but I used 1 cup, and I rinsed and dried it. Ororo? One cleaning storm is on the way. No one is going to superpower their way out of being responsible adults. If I recall correctly, your washing-matic executed an identical chore for you. Oh, I get it. If we're using Stark brand gadgets, it's all fine and peachy, but energy-efficient magic is not being responsible.
All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
It is the beginning of the end for you.
Maybe I should be flattered.
Show no mercy.
I understand. So it's begins. Powerful sorcery. Excellent. I am ready.
I cannot possibly match your strength.
You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look. More than enough. I'm feeling stronger already. Do not try me again. Be happy you can still draw breath. This will have to do.
I see I am not the only one with a darker side.
The darkness is welcoming.
You must fall.
You will fall.
I cannot seem to pierce it.
They will battle the elements?
Even together, you're hardly a match for me. Consider it done. You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed.
Your journey is over.
Crap, crap, crap. Crappity crap, crap, crap. It's going to split.
Look to the sky.
I am impressed. Well, that was something. You were too weak for this fight.
Must break you. Defy the...
Lilith must be desperate if these are her best.
I will deliver you from her wrath. This is what you came for.
Whatever works for you.
There you go.
You will leave this world alone and forgotten.
There can be no resistance.
Is that why they put you in charge?
Get this off of me!
They don't seem to be our match today. I will show you true power.
Very effective.
It's the least I can do.
That will help.
There will be no escape.
Good work.
They really want me gone. No more wasted time.
I am trapped in this.
This is not going as well as we anticipated.
Dang it.
My power is yours. The forces of nature conspire against you.
I could Stupid me.
I am still the center of attention. Are you prepared? Things have taken a poor turn here. I call to the elements. It was your mistake in coming here. Face your end.
Creature. We've done it. Excellent work.
That sucked.
Team Emo Kids for the win.
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
I try not to treat every outing like it's my last.
Oh. I know she likes going to the pool, but does she like to stargaze? Don't remember if she does.
Wanda was supposed to become you.
Oh?
Caretaker would not bring back the Hunter, so Wanda had to be the new Hunter. Replacing you was too much to ask of her.
That was unfair to Wanda.
You see it too. Caretaker pushed her away. Agatha pushed her too hard. Then the accident.
Now it seems I am Wanda's replacement.
Not to me, Hunter. You are incapable of replacing her.
I get it. You were trying to start a beef between Wanda and I because you were bored.
Take that back.
Only if Wanda would disagree.
You fight dirty, Hunter. That is why I tolerate you.
Actually, where do I have it?
We must do this again.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
I suppose we should investigate that before we close up. Which way is closer? This way.
This does not look like one of Stark's machines. It is more...
I didn't even get to finish.
If it was here, Autumn would show me. Set must not be listening today.
What? Oh. That was quick and awkward. So we're just going to should I pass the day before I save? Yeah. Move on to the next day. Okay, so going to end it here tonight. I didn't get to raise as many heroes' friendships as I did want to, but I did get a couple. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll continue from there. Probably will continue the story, the main story, before working on friendships again. So I hope you come back. I would like to thank everyone who tuned in tonight, who was watching. I really appreciate it. And come back tomorrow and have a good night. Thank you.